Even though it's 2021, COVID-19 has still been on the minds of a lot of first-time college students and those who are returning to school. Let's go over some tips and some things to keep in mind for the upcoming academic year. COVID-19 being so unexpected definitely brought up a lot of issues that most students generally don't face while they're attending school. Yes, it's common for students to have issues come up, mental health issues, physical health issues, family issues, a lot of different things. But it's uncommon to see so many students and families all struggling at the same time. But something that's coming out of that is students and families are really looking into the school's policies and how things are operating to get an understanding of how they're protected and what tools and resources can be used to ensure you're able to complete your program successfully. Now, many college programs take several years, so having to delay or having an issue come up that may delay it a few months or maybe even a year may seem like a lot of time. But in all honesty, when it comes down to it, you just want to understand and be ready for anything that could potentially happen. Now, if you're a first-time student and maybe you want to hold off, you've been thinking going right into school may not be the best decision for you, you're still concerned with remote learning, that's not really an experience you want to have while you're in school. You are not alone. There are many students who are concerned about having to go remote or having their program interrupted from COVID-19, as well as some students and families who don't necessarily want to comply with some of the policies that many schools are implementing. For example, some schools are requiring that students get vaccinated in order to return to campus in person. Now, however you want to handle the vaccination or dealing with the different requirements of your school, that's completely up to you. But there could be several reasons why you may be considering a gap year for this upcoming academic year. If you got into the school that you wanted to go to and you're debating to take this gap year, you want to have a conversation with that school. Let them know your plans, what you're going to do on your gap year, and ask them if you're able or eligible to defer your enrollment for an additional academic year. It's up to the school to let you know if they will allow you to defer your enrollment. If your school doesn't allow you to defer enrollment, you will likely have to apply again in the future and go through the whole admissions process all over again. There is a chance that after your gap year, you will not be admitted compared to others in the pool. However, that's just one of those risks you may have to take if your school doesn't allow you to defer your enrollment. If you've already completed a significant amount of your program, you might want to see what your options are when it comes to something known as a leave of absence. A leave of absence can be used to place almost like a hold, and it allows you to pick up where you took off in the future, maybe your next academic term or the next academic year. Understanding how that works and how that process is set up at your school can be extremely helpful just in case something happens. Say you happen to contract COVID-19 or any other type of illness that would not allow you to attend school or continue your program. We really hope that does not happen, but of course it's always good to understand your options and how that works and how you can be protected. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to share our video and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on other topics that we're going to cover.